Okay. Hi, everybody. 3:15 right now. How you doing? How's your afternoon going? We're here with another Facebook check-in because, as if you were watching us last hour, I was saying, in the next hour there's going to be a huge difference between some of the cameras and where it's snowing. So I'm going to show you that a lot of snow has filled in onto the state, and it's coming down at a pretty good clip in many cities and towns across Connecticut. So if you're not seeing it yet, especially in parts of eastern Connecticut, you will be shortly, as we will be seeing the steady snow making its way towards Stores, Putnam, the 395 corridor, probably within the next 20 to 30 minutes. So let me transition over. Let me know what it's doing at your house too. We'll read some of the comments afterwards. Let's check out here. We have the visibility has dropped significantly in Waterbury and New Haven, where it's down to 1/4 of a mile. Bridgeport and Danbury down to 1/2 a mile. Same thing with Meriden. So if you are traveling out and about, definitely use caution, slow down your speed, give yourself plenty of extra time to get to your destination. All right, so last hour we just had some snow basically along the Connecticut New York border into Fairfield County, and now a good chunk of it has moved across the Hartford area down to New Britain. So Route 9, 91, 84, 95, all of our major roadways, with the exception of 395, are being impacted with this snow. And here's a live look from our iCam in New Haven. I mean, this is a gorgeous scene. At least we're not getting a ton of snow, so we actually will be able to enjoy it a little bit. Just looks like a winter wonderland out there right now from our iCam in New Haven, coating up the green and the sidewalks. Our iCam in Torrington also showing a similar scenario. Snow on the rooftops, snow coating some of the roads there. And it just started getting going in Middletown, maybe about a half an hour ago, so not much in the way of accumulation yet. And actually Route 9 looks pretty good in terms of not a lot of snow on that major road. And Rocky Hill, you can see the visibility is very poor as the snow is coming down right now. So temperatures have warmed up into the mid-20s along the shoreline from New Haven to Groton at 25. Same thing with Hartford. Teens holding on to in Salisbury, Torrington, and Waterbury. All right, here's a wider look at the storm, and you can see the snow filtering on in and filling into the state. There's plenty more through New York, through New Jersey, through Pennsylvania, and that all has to cross the area before we get some relief and clear things out. So this is our European model, which is a pretty good indication of what we're thinking in terms of snowfall totals. A lot of towns getting between that 3 to 5 inch range, perhaps a little bit less in parts of southeastern Connecticut, but I would expect 3, 4, 5 inches of snow for a lot of us across Connecticut. There may be a few towns in far northwest Connecticut that will see a little bit more than that, but that will be more the exception than the rule. Excuse me, that's what we're thinking right now. Tomorrow looks like a beautiful day. In fact, I'm working on the 7-day forecast right now, and I think we may even bump up the afternoon highs to maybe the low 40s with a good deal of sunshine, so it should feel pretty nice. A little bit cooler with the breeze. Monday, a little shot of cold air gets down in here for the day, and we stay in the 20s, and then we see a lot of sunshine for the rest of the week, and then a gradual warming trend beyond that, the later part of the week into next weekend. Next weekend, it looks like there's another storm brewing. Hard to pinpoint it since it's so far out still, but there could be another like rain-snow mix type scenario, so we will let you know about that. All right, got a lot of comments here, so I can get to some of them. Started snowing here in Manchester, snowing in Brookfield from Barbara, thank you. Snowing in Windsor. Let's see, coming down in New Britain, thank you, Janine. Let's see, Robin says it's snowing just in time for her to go to work, unfortunately. I get it, Robin. Some people have to work today, so be careful. Just plan for extra time, slow down your speed. That's really the best you can do. Ellen says just started in Enfield, snowing in Connecticut along the shoreline, started at 3 at Denise's house, nothing in Norwich yet. Let me take a look at the map here. It's getting pretty close to Norwich, so even though you're not seeing it right now, you'll be seeing it pretty soon in the form of just some light flakes initially, and then a more steady snow, really in minutes or so. It's just starting in New London, snowing in Torrington. Let's see, snowing in Canton and Clinton. From Waterbury, yes, snowing in Andover, Windsor. So yeah, basically we've got the snow. Again, not a huge storm, enough to cause some travel troubles and some inconveniences. So if you don't have to travel out, just stay home, let the crews plow the roads. If you do have to head out, maybe you have plans. I know there are things going on in Hartford tonight. Just plan for extra time. I would budget in at least another 30 minutes on top of what you would normally plan on doing. I know when I leave work later, it's probably going to take me double the amount of time to get home because I'll just take it slow. That's the best you can do. You don't want to get into an accident in days like this, especially with the reduced visibility. That makes it tough when you really can't see too far ahead of you. So, all right, Mike Cameron will be back shortly. I think he will be doing the next Facebook Live, which will be right around 4:15. But basically, our forecast is on track. Things are moving along just as we were thinking, and that's how it should stay for the rest of this afternoon. All right, we will talk to you soon.